welcome back to New Year, New Game. This is where I attempt to play 365 games from my Steam library that I have never played before. This is game 318, Blacksad, Under the Skin. This is one hell of a main menu that they have here. This is a noir detective story involving animals. So similar to what was it? Chicken Police, Paint the Town Red that we played. That was a noir animal person story. Kind of has the same thing, except for I believe Blacksad is also a book series as well, or a comic book, something of that nature. But to avoid being on this main menu for any longer, without further ado, let's get in the game. Of course, how the story starts, which is why it was on the menu like that. Will she notice? She noticed. The interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? Yes. The game saves your progress automatically. The icon below indicates that the game is being saved. Don't turn off your computer while the symbol is displayed. Best used with a controller. Alright. I will use a controller. Unplug this controller and then plug it back in. To adjust it until silhouette on the right is no longer visible. Right there. I was using the analog stick and it was like, I'd go right and it was pushing left. I feel like having a PlayStation controller on my PC has been nothing but issues. I just need to get an Xbox controller and use it. Less issues on games.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
When talking with other characters, you get to choose both your questions and answers. In some conversations, you can take all the time you need. In others, you will have to think quickly and reply before your time's up. In these occasions, you can also choose to stay silent.
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me. You took pictures of me with a lady.
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm gonna kill...
Every now and then you'll have to act swiftly and use the left to move in the direction of the arrow. Stay alert, you may have a very short window of time to move before it's too late. Great, instead of me use the left stick that was acting up when I was trying to adjust the slider. This ought to be fun.
You!
Hey, At certain moments during the game, you will need to quickly press the indicated button to perform specific actions. Sometimes you'll have to keep pressing the button until the circle around it is completed.
Give me the goddamn pictures!
Throughout the game, you will have to make decisions. Some of them will have minor consequences, like choosing whether to throw a punch or strike with a headbutt. But be careful, some decisions will be more transcendental and have a major impact down the line. In some cases, you'll have all the time you need to make a decision. Sometimes you'll be forced to make up your time before the time is up.
It wasn't the first time I regretted hitting a guy like him. But at least I bought enough time to aim at his soft spots.
Oh man, you broke my jaw!
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life, please!
Sure, the gun didn't work, so why not shed some tears?
I wasn't gonna use it, man. I've never shot a fly. And I'm no two-timer either. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
The most important information you find during the investigation will be recorded in your detective notebook. When a new entry is included, a notification will pop up. Culprit, the cheating husband. What are the options here? You broke your family, not me. It's my job. It's just not right.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
Take it.
While I hated his offer, it could certainly help me start anew. Run some ads in the papers, get better clients. All right. I'll tell your wife you're clean. Get the hell out of here before I...
You prefer to take the bribe than to accept another shady case. When you make a decision that has a major influence on the course of events, a notification will pop up.
Regret it, pal. 3.
Thank God!
2.
Put that money to good use.
1.
You won't regret helping out Eugene Colbert. I promise you that.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand. That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, more money than I deserved. Third, the feeling that my moral compass wasn't quite as calibrated as I thought. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
He's a nice guy. You'll, You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Yes, Jake's right, of course. That's me to a T. Please, have a seat.
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a client.
Glad I didn't press X right there, so I just lost me. Fuck him out. Moves a lot.
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
Use to navigate through the different hotspots. Use X to select the hotspot you want to interact with.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago.
Yes.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
In short,
That's it.
if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all, I'm really sorry, Miss Dunn. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Sure. I know the money is tight, so how about this? If I solve the case, we'll see how much you can pay. I'm sure we'll find a suitable price.
She's looking kind of shady, looking away, not making eye contact. Could have been her all along. That's usually how these stories go. It's the Ghostbusters mobile.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point.
Mabille's dress.
That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
Do I get to free roam? Oh man, I do. Cool. Camera, expand and explore zones. Alright. Got it. Use that to navigate the different hotspots. And X to select the hotspot you want to interact.
Is that done? Wow.
hotspots, yep. Alright. So yeah, how this works. Press L1 to open the notebook. Once notebook is open, you can go through all the notes you have taken during the investigation. Select the characters whose information you want to see in order to get the corresponding section. The help bar in the lower part of the screen shows all controls and their function. Use the controller to navigate through the notebook. You got it. So, Eugene Colbert, the Rhino, Jake Opstein, his boxer too, old friend. Maybe he just goes to that boxer. Bobby Yell, promising boxer. Dunn's gym vanished the same day that Dunn died. Dunn's gym will have to close if he doesn't fight. Reigning champion Stone at Madison Square Garden. 145 Old Stanford Street. 13. Al Stone, reigning champ. Fight first Yell at MSG in 17 days. Sonia Dunn. Dunn's daughter, Sonia, hired me to find Bobby Yell. Joe Dunn, dead owner of Dunn's gym. Well, I mean, he's dead. He's not technically the owner now, is he? Time of death, Sunday evening. Gym closed. Sax player. And Mary Purnell. She a cat with the last name named Purnell. Cleans gym, found Dunn's body, works at Sam's Diner, same street as the gym. Alright. Press R1 to access the deduction screen. You cannot make any deductions right now. First you need to gather enough clues. Cool, I'm so glad you made me come in here to do this. What a wonderful tutorial. Press this to access the menu. Hey, look at that. From the main menu, you can access the Hall of Fame album, load a game to continue where you left off, check your status in your Blacksad, change settings and options, discover the team behind the game and credits, and quit the game whenever you wish. And then cancel. Are we done now with all these tutorial tips? I see why they give you the option to disable them. I probably could have got through pretty fine without having to do all that. Alright, let's take another look at this, because there was some other hotspots. Guess it was just there for the tutorial. Hang on, I didn't want to go up here. Well, since we're here, I guess we'll check out some places. Tutorial new card. During the investigation, you'll find Hall of Fame sports cards. Keep in mind that it's you, not Blacksad, who finds these cards, and that the collection is not relevant to the storyline. Leave no stone unturned. Cards could be hidden anywhere. Find them all to complete your Hall of Fame collection. When you find a new card for the Hall of Fame collection, you can choose to open the album and see how the card is placed in its slots, or you can continue to play. You can also access the album from the main menu. Let's just continue. Go up there. Alright. So it's not as free roam as we might think.
Someone should weld the iron bar on those panels.
Hell, it's much. Champions, the champion's energy. Alright, you literally have the X just over one thing. What? We're not going to investigate the fact that it looks like there's like blood spots there? Maybe wine? We don't know. But just, Alright, fine. Oh, this.
A good place to spy on Sonia.
So just like loose junk up here. That looks like a card. Can't tell if that's opened or not. Looks open.
I remember that fight. Back when Jake was coming up the ranks.
Jake, young talent in boxing. Nope.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
Don't know who Bobby is. Come on, there's a card right there. Just need you to face that direction. There we go. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but... I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
All collected clues will be stored in Blacksad's mind. When you find a new clue, a notification will pop up. Once you have enough clues, you'll be able to piece them together to make a crucial deduction that will help you advance in the investigation. Probably has something to do with his height and the fact that he's too short to reach that. Should you say, when we look at the bell? Why make that an option? That it wasn't actually something important. Look around this. You gotta investigate every little area.
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
You want a box, train. If you want to win, train hard. Something over here too. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna follow these paint markings. Hey now, go back here. Yeah. Not what I wanted to look at. Success is dependent on effort. I'm stuck. Goes out the door there. There's a card on this fridge. Too far. Card on the fridge. Get the card on the fridge. There we go. Chief Officer, weekly, no call. Rhinoceros wife.
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband.
You have nothing to worry about, Mrs. Colbert. Do me a favor and enjoy your family.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Or a liar. Just because I don't want to go out there just yet, hold on. Because there was like a scraping on the floor over here too. Which I'm surprised we're not really like picking up on. And then there's this.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks. The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it, not sure what to make of the outcome.
And on the other side. The harder you bang, here you get. Barding is the key to success. No dog card. Grab the card. There we go. Gary Linford. Alright. Since there wasn't anywhere else further to go in there. Is that a card right there in the corner? Yes, it is. John August Ford. Should I go back to the office and get my lockpick though? Like, I want to continue down, follow those footpaths. Let me see, actually. Oh, I'm over 30 minutes. So I guess we'll have to do it another time. I'm not too crazy on the camera angle for the game here. Or like the way that he moves is pretty kind of slow. Not being able to line up the X's just right when it's like you're standing pretty close to the object you're trying to inspect. The kind of like wide turns that he takes too, because you're moving with the stick. And it can be a little difficult sometimes to like get right in the area of turning around and getting to where you need to be. And then getting stuck on like these kind of small things too. There's a card there. The fact too that they have you read and look at things that have nothing to do with, well, any clue or anything like that is a little odd to me. You can go around and you can read all the different writings that they have in the gym, unless this is supposed to correspond with whoever's writing in the bathroom, because it seems like whoever's writing in the bathroom doesn't know how to spell or say things correctly. And then out here, not so much. So, yeah. Would I come back and play Blacksad again? Probably. I do like a noir detective kind of story. The controls, I think, might be what would, like, kill it for me in the end. Just the way, like, the movement and everything is kind of slow. I don't think there's a run button. The tutorials in the beginning, too, where it would kind of, like, stop in the middle of whatever it was you were doing. Card. Was a bit of a... Like, I guess it could have been done better instead of just cutting out in the middle of something and small screening it too. Could have just as easily put the text like in front of the screen without making the screen smaller. That's just a personal opinion of mine though. They do give you the option though to disable the tutorial and say, hey, this plays like most games that you may have played before that are similar to this. Of course, I don't know if this is the first time me playing your game. What's similar? I can't determine that until I actually play the game. So, or see somebody else play the game, I should say. But yeah, it's just kind of all about pressing buttons and doing actions. But I still wanted to go through the tutorial to figure out what these things work, so I'm not going to know what the symbol is. Like for the brain thing. Looking in, doing a little brain blast. Who do the footprints in the gym belong to? There's smudged racial slurs painted on Neil's locker. There's something fishy about Dunn's suicide, and there's paint stains on the gym floor. So, that probably has something to do with this. No? Alright. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. Well, maybe also too, we didn't really get to go too deep into it to get use of that one particular detective feature that they have for this game as well. So, who knows? Maybe that feature's a really good feature for the game. Maybe it's not. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.